We're going, friends. I should have updated the name on that just now, but oh well. Somebody on your phone, swing to the YouTube channel so you can see us. We're going, friends. I should have updated the name on that just now, but oh well. There's a little bit of a lag.
SoFried virtual poetry slam Zoom meeting.
Swing to the YouTube channel so you can see us. Friends. I should have updated the name on that just now, but oh well. There's a little bit of a lag.
Oh yeah, I see. Virtual poetry slam Zoom meeting.
YouTube channel so you can see us. Hold on, one of these I gotta mute one of these. There's a little bit of a lag.
Oh yeah, I see.
Okay. There's a little bit of a lag.
Oh yeah, I see.
Oh no, we're in a perpetual loop.
There's a little bit of a lag.
Oh yeah, I see.
All right, Steph.
Oh no,
You gotta troubleshoot this. What is we do?
Oh, we're live. We're live, and this is happening right now. I did post a link.
All right, Steph. You gotta troubleshoot this. What is we do?
Oh, we're live. We're live, and this is happening right now. So somebody got to mute that post the link.
All right, Steph. You gotta troubleshoot.
So this is like Inception right now. Who is not muted? You know, this is standard Zoom meeting. Who is not? Madam President, is that you?
It's probably me.
I think it is her.
Okay. That was probably me.
All right, we forgive you.
Oh, I think we're good now. I think we're good. And then
I gotta switch the view because I don't have everybody. Hold on.
Okay.
No, I don't want that. Stop it. Because when I'm on YouTube, I only see me and Steph. I don't see LJ and Eccentric, and I need everybody.
Okay.
Hold on. I have not done this in a super duper long time. Okay. Folks, we are live. Let's see here. And there you go. He is there. Hey. Okay. So now we know that the chat is working. That's fantastic. Mini player theater mode. I know I need to know how to see my other two people. Hold on. Let me. Steph, assist me. I'm on YouTube and I only have you, me. Oh, you know why? Because LJ's camera is off. That's why. And same thing for Eccentric.
The gang's all here. Eddie.
Well, as soon as he gets here, we'll let him in. So first things first. There we go. Okay, now let me see if I got you on YouTube now, LJ. Hold on. Because it says that you are here. There you go. LJ is here. Boom. So that's why you got to have your camera on for the stream over. Hello. Wendy says she's coming. We'll get you whenever you're ready. We right here. I got N5.
Oh, I'm proud of us. That took 5 minutes.
Well, first of all, y'all should have told me to turn off my other thing first because I was like, oh, this is echoing. And it kept echoing over and over and over.
The perpetual loop.
We don't want to be in a perpetual loop because we are exiting 2022 and headed for 2023. And so perpetual loop, I feel like Southern Fried, we've been perpetually looping for a long time. So let's not loop anymore if we can. Steph, is it all right with you if I put you on chat duty for the YouTube stream?
Sure.
Yeah, thank you.
I got a YouTube on my other screen right here.
This is in case somebody wants to ask us a question or engage with us, they could know where to find this. I'm gonna officially welcome us. It is 8:05. I'm sorry, 8:06 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Friday, December the 30th, 2022. We originally were going to have a compliment battle, but circumstances necessitated that we shift that. So I'm going to give some compliments to my fellow board members and, you know, and whoever else hops in, they can get compliments too. I got compliments for days. Like I was born to give compliments, right? Watch, LJ. I think that you have an amazing smile. And that smile is complemented by the snugness of your shirts. And I love it. Compliments all around. All right. Let me see. I'm gonna do Steph next. Steph is one of the brightest people I know, and she's like super tech savvy. Now, what I want to tell Steph though is that she likes to think that she's a little fish in a big pond, but she's a big fish with the rest of us big fish, and we're no longer in a pond, we're in an ocean. So for me to you, Steph, stop being a little fish. See, the heart's too little. It has to grow like the Grinch, like 3 sizes bigger. So you remember that's you. Okay. Who next? All right, let me tell you about Lady S, right? So Lady S, y'all don't know this, but she be texting me. She'd be like, did I miss something? What else am I supposed to be doing? Hello. She is the most, I think the word is dedicated. And she has a lot of stuff that she'd be like, I got X, Y, Z, this is going on. She's like, but Southern Fried. And I know that sometimes we like to celebrate our volunteers, and a lot of us carry a lot of volunteer work. But I will tell you, she is selfless. She don't care what it is. She'd be like, I might not know how to do it, but I can learn. Well, just tell me what you need. And so I think that, if I haven't told you, I think you're awesome. You are my fellow Taurus. Shout out to the Tauruses in the group. And I mean, in an age of, is it still Capricorn season? I mean, I know when Taurus season is. I know when Aquarius season is. I think my son is a Cancer, which probably explains why he's the way he is. My baby's an Aquarius too, so we don't have a whole lot of seasons around here. But I am grateful for all of you. Eccentric, the people on YouTube cannot see you, but I'm going to tell you that my compliment for you is this. I have worked with a lot of board members, and you are probably right up there with Shadow and Hinsbo for the most dogged determination. You'd be like, how will we gonna get this done? And that is, some people don't know how to accept that type of energy, but man, yeah, keep it coming. If anything that Southern Fried does in these next couple of years, backbone behind it is you. Because you're like, checklist, check it off. Checklist, check it off. And that, y'all, the thing that I want y'all to know is that this board, y'all are different. And I don't know how much the community recognizes that. They say that every person that comes through leadership, there's a time and a place, there's a purpose and a reason. And we walk on the backs of those that have been building Southern Fried for all those years. But you guys are a different breed of people. And it's awesome. It's wonderful. And I am I'm glad that I was there in the beginning. I was there in the middle. Well, not the beginning. SoFried is 30 years old. I wasn't there in the beginning. But since our incorporation, it's been a long road and we're not done yet. But you guys are in the trenches, and God bless you for that work. It is needed, it is necessary, but your personalities shine through in everything that you do. You work in ways that most people don't understand, and in ways that I don't have actual words for, which is crazy because I'm a poet, and poets, we're supposed to have words, but flowers from me to you. Yay, I won the compliment battle. Give me the money. LJ said, no, you don't get them. That's not how that works. And so I got to try sometimes because I don't get to compete. I'm always in the background. Just kidding. I don't want to compete. So, I don't know. How many people are watching us, Steph? Give me a number.
So far, well, it was up to 9. Now we're down to 6. It says.
Come back, friends. Come back.
Black Phoenix says, "Hey, Madame President."
Hey, Phoenix.
He also says, "What's up to LJ? What up, Black Phoenix? What up, everybody in the chat? Big up everyone in the chat."
That's what's up. So I'm gonna open up this floor. I done rambled. I gave us a nice welcome so that everybody in the congregation can get to their seats. This is a time for us to kind of chit chat a little bit. We got the Knoxville event coming up in January, and I don't know if y'all looked at that schedule that Rhea put out. It's about to be bussing. We're about to be in Knoxville. Turn up. I got to get 2 poems ready for my quick elimination out of the Slam Master Slam. I'm just gonna go round 1. We're gonna have to say goodbye to a few people. I'll be like, oh man, maybe next time. And just in case I make it to like the number 8 spot, I have a second one prepared. Definitely not preparing for the final round of anything. So, but that's my plan. I don't know about the rest of y'all. I am excited for what's happening, not just in January, but also in June. I'm
excited about January. I guess if I got a slam, I got some poems that I could do. If I got to.
We need it.
I got a couple. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to a little cold. It's gonna be, my little Florida. I'm a Florida native, so my blood a little thin. But I'm looking forward to, I love Tennessee. Every time I go, I have a great time. My family and I spent about 5 days outside of Nashville in a town called what is it called?
Gatlinburg.
Gallington.
Ooh,
and we had such a phenomenal time in Tennessee. We had this Airbnb on like an acre. There was a creek in the back. It was like this whole kind of vibe. And so I'm really, really excited about Knoxville because I have literally enjoyed every other part of Tennessee. It's such a beautiful state. The weather is great. So I'm excited about January and June and all the shenanigans that come along with both of them.
I think shenanigans is a great word, and we should use that word more often. LJ look like shenanigans right now. What you about to say, shenanigans?
I'm always shenanigans. Shenanigans is like one of my favorite words and favorite hobbies. So I know personally I'm excited for Knoxville. And it's funny because Lady S is on here. So Knoxville was actually the first Southern Fried for both of us when we put together Fayetteville's first team for Southern Fried. One of the poets here, Yolanda A. Barnes, everybody knows her as Yogi with 2 eyes, went to Southern Fried in 2009 when it was in Durham, and it told us about it. And then we decided to make a team, and first team for Fayetteville was me, Yogi, a poet by the name of Phoenix, and Lady S, and we came and represented in Knoxville. So I'm excited. Knoxville has always been an area where it felt like home to me. That the arts community is very vibrant there. I think the one thing that I hate they don't have there no more is a place that y'all called the cereal bar, which I love that place. It was basically like a whole bar and nothing but cereal. Like that's all they sold, like cereal by the bowl, like different sizes and everything. They don't even have that place there no more. But they also did do a U Slam last time I went. And I think that's the only one I'm familiar with. I think they've done it before at Southern Fried, but the year we went to Southern Fried for our first year was the first year. I think they said that Knoxville put on a youth poetry slam for Southern Fried while the main Southern Fried was going on as well. So Knoxville know what they're doing. So I'm excited to be going back.
I'm still stuck on the cereal bar thing. You said they sell it by the bowl. How else would they sell it?
By the plate, I don't know. Like they could have sold it by the bowl, they could have sold it by the pitcher. They could have had a pitcher of milk and cereal. Somebody drank it. I don't know. But it was, I'm just saying, shenanigans.
Go ahead, lady. Yes.
So I have had kids since that Southern Fried, and they broke my beautiful glass blown rings that I got in Tennessee. So I am looking forward to getting back to Tennessee, hoping that the store is there where I can get a glass blown ring. So that's what I'm looking forward to.
We can't hear you, Shay.
Somebody in the chat, I think, said January with question marks. So if you have been missing posts or don't get our emails because you're not a slam master, in January on the 16th,
15th.
we are 15th.
No, 14th. I'm sorry.
14. Oh, I leave on the 16th. Ain't it? Never mind. I'm not leaving. Never mind. So in January, we are hosting an event alongside Knoxville to see the venue, stay at the host hotel, check out what you guys will be looking forward to in June, making sure things are tight. And we're also inviting all Slam Masters to Knoxville next month to experience this with us, to see these venues, to meet some people, and to get to know the city before we go to the city. We are trying to be better at being a part of the community while we're there and not so much just being there. So this is our first attempt at visiting a host city prior to the festival and kind of doing marketing, making sure people know we coming in a couple of months, doing a couple poems, and just kind of vibing. So if you know any slam masters who need to be aware, I'm all on board with if you just need a break and you want to come and you want to see, come on through and be a part of this event. And we're going to keep doing it until people people get used to it and they start coming and we start really seeing what we have to look forward to in June. So that's what we're talking about when we talk about January. Madam President, you can expound if you like.
There have been a couple of emails.
That's what I'm talking about. Expound.
There's a couple of emails that have been sent out. Rhea has been on top of her game. You know, a lot of times what we remember about Southern Fried is the crazy stuff that happens. But in all honesty, there's a lot of work. And Rhea has been working really hard in the last 18 months. She has the host hotel already set up. The booking link is on our website at SouthernFriedPoetrySlam.com. The venue is already set up. We're going to be at the Knoxville Convention Center, which is walking distance from the host hotel. So all of the bouts will be in the same place. So you don't have to worry about being lost. You don't have to worry about being outside, because I know we've had complaints about that. Everybody's going to be in the same place. You just got to go to the room that belongs to you and your team. And oftentimes, you know, we ask for feedback and people say, well, could we have done this? Could we have done this? Hey, come early. Take a look at what she's already got going on, and then you can offer feedback. And if you come in January, that gives us time to make adjustments before June. Not only that, a lot of times people are hesitant to come to different cities because, you know, you ain't been there before. This is your chance to come, stay a day, see the city, walk around, get a feel for it. And then you can go back to your space and tell your team, hey, Knoxville is ready for us. We need to go. We need to go and put the smack down. If that's what y'all do. I mean, if you just want to come, have fun. This is also a great opportunity for Southern Fried to mix and mingle with people in the city. They have a cocktail hour for us to come and shake hands. They've got an event. They're going to bring people out to the event so people know what we're not going to be out grabbing judges off the street in June because she's doing stuff like this for you right now. And that's not the board putting in that work. That is Rhea and Secret City and her networking with the people in Knoxville. And she was on that Knoxville team in 2010. So, you know, it's going to be a good time if you are a slam master, or if you just want to have you a good MLK weekend trip. You come. You got to pay for your own room. Obviously, we don't cover room and board. And travel, that's on you. But come on and hang out with us and have some fun. We'll be there to answer questions. We'll be there to shake hands. We'll be able to help you network. We can mix and mingle. Come show your face and we'll show you ours. See, Lady S did it right. She said show your face, and she hit the smile in the head tilt. You know what I'm saying? Steph was playing. She was looking down like, you know, oh, she wanted to show us her eye makeup. We got it, Steph. So but that's what we're talking about. And what we're trying to do is we want the Slam Masters to be more included, more active year round. You don't have to wait till June to hang out with us. Come see us regularly. Let's all be friends. Don't wait till June. We want to see you in January. Oh, here come the kid.
So I'll finish that. Or if you're on YouTube watching us, tell your friends to log on to YouTube and see us now. Hey.
See, look at that. Hopping in where you need to hop in. Appreciate that. Thank you much. Steph, does that answer all our chat questions?
Yes, that was the only question that we've had so far.
Okay, well, guess what?
Question mark.
We're gonna open. Oh,
But
LJ
yeah, that's what I'm about to say. Like, for anybody that's watching right now, by all means, this is one of the best times to ask us the board questions, especially as a Southern Fried and everything else. And by all means, please keep it professional. Let me go ahead and put that out there.
Yeah.
Keep it professional, please.
Keep it professional, because you know we're professional in public. Behind closed doors, it's different.
And we don't want the comb about you to become a group piece.
Oh.
Ooh, listen, all right, let me get my pen ready. Who we group piecing about right now? No? All right. Yeah, I'm just kidding. I don't write a lot of poems anymore.
This is still technically the compliment battle. So we know it's group piece compliments, but like battle style.
Battle style.
It's so dope, man. No, you gotta say it aggressively.
I don't know. I mean, if somebody want to teach us the basics of battle rap, we get in on it right now.
Right. I mean, it could be nice. That was such an intelligent question that you threw in the chat. Why you have to come at the board like that? You know, it could be nice.
Well, I mean, we're using big words. We're giving out compliments. We're asking intelligent questions for the board. And then while we're waiting on people to hop in the chat, you know, this is New Year's Eve. What do you guys got going on the rest of the weekend? I can tell you right now, I have zero plans. We're gonna drink some sparkling grape juice with my children early, and then they're gonna go to bed. And then at about whatever o'clock, me and Brandon gonna watch the ball drop. So no big plans for us. Quiet and chilling out.
I'm gonna jump in and say my plans. Every year, the homies at Fresh Radio put on Sneaker Ball. This would have been the 11th year. They're not calling it Sneaker Ball this year, but we're still showing up wearing sneakers. So that's gonna be in P-Town, Portsmouth, Virginia, which is like 10 minutes from my house. So it's not too far, you know. Thinking about Ubering, I might just drive because it's so close. But yeah, you know, drinks with some friends and good old time. And then I'll probably cook.
But the real question is, what kind of sneakers are you wearing, Steph?
See, I don't know. I was okay. So kind of wanted to splurge on some Jordan 1s. But it might just be some like Puma suedes because they're more in the affordable range right now. They're in the affordable range. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. In years past, is usually I can find like a good deal on some sneakers because I also wear like kid size, so that always helps. But yeah. So we'll see. Last year was Reebok Classics, all black with the blue bubblegum sole, and it had like some like gold charms on. I really like sneakers, guys. That's all I got to say.
Many people don't know this, but years ago, I used to work for Finish Line. I worked for Finish Line for like almost 10 years. And I used to have this super dope sneaker collection. And then I fell off because I started buying heels to come to poetry shows. I regret that. Just kidding. Just kidding. I'm gonna go back to sneakers though, because heels be. Whew. All right, LJ, what you and Boss Lady got going on?
So me and the Boss Lady and the Boy King, aka Jalen, the middle child, we're going to go down. We're going to try to go downtown tomorrow because the other board I'm on, CSDD, we're doing our New Year's event here in the city, and we're bringing Tony. But the problem is that it's going to be 88% chance of rain all day. So we're going to try to stop by for a little bit. And I know we're still going to do the event, but we probably just end up coming back to the house, chilling. Me and the missus is going to probably have a drink at midnight. My son's going to have some sparkling grape. That's about it, because he's only 19. He's not drinking with me for another 2 years. So I'm going to keep it that way, keep him honest as best as I can for at least another couple of years. And then that's pretty much it. Just chilling with fam. I try to do that every year, friends and family, if I can. If not, then me and the missus at the house doing nothing, chilling, trying to find some type of drink to make up for that day.
Ooh, you could do that apple caramel drink that we didn't actually get to make tonight.
No, you know what? I've thought about that, but I went ahead and bought something else. So I'm going to make another drink for New Year's, actually. It's going to be, hold on, let me see if I can find the name of it real quick, because I just had it. I think it's called like Blue. Let me see. I got it on my phone.
Perfect year to give the gift of the Poetry Punch recipe to the community at large.
2023, not now. It's still 2022. So you gotta wait. But yes, I'm gonna make a drink called Hypno Blue Dreamsicle. So that's the drink I'm making.
What's in that? That already sounded like
I was gonna
something.
say that sounds like it got some hypnotic in it.
People still drink hypnotic?
It's hypnotic, vanilla rum, and orange juice. It sounds like it won't mix, but it's gonna be good. It's gonna be fine. Because that's just like the other drink. The other drink I told y'all, nobody think that caramel vodka would taste good with apple juice and apple brandy, but it tastes like a caramel apple.
I just want to say hypnotic took over where Alizé used to be in.
I know, right?
First of all, if we out here talking about people that used to drink hypnotic, we telling our age, so everybody stop. First off, second,
drink is 20 years old. Like, ooh.
Man.
I remember when every time I went to a club, he was like, "Let me get the Incredible Hulk." I was like,
"Oh God." I never liked that drink. I never liked that drink.
Listen, now you trying to bring it back.
No, I'm not bringing that back. Like, so funny enough, I was so shout out to Steph Love for having me and my Poetic Day feature at her 1 year anniversary a couple of weeks ago in Hampton.
I want to feature someplace. Just kidding. I'm retired.
But we were just talking. I was telling her about when I was in the military and I was doing a TDY trip there. We was talking about some of the clubs that was there, and I told her Virginia was the place that introduced me to watermelon Long Island's. Like anywhere else I would ask for it, I've never had it. So
Shout out to the 757. Shout out to us.
All right, Lady S, what plans you got?
Well, since I left all of my see-through outfits and partying days back in Fayetteville, where they belong, I will be staying home, enjoying a wonderful evening of sleep and rest.
Hey man, self-care is the best care. Nobody's upset about that. Okay. Self-care is the best care. If you said sleep and rest is the plan, then by all means get it, get it, get it. All right, superstar E. What you and fella doing for the new year? She was here and then she was gone and you muted, boo.
Happening. I don't know what's happening. I said I am on the Lady S plan this year. I am hanging out. I think fella will find his way to church for a few hours. I am going to forego this year because that is way after the twins' bedtime. And if it's too far off of bedtime, they don't go to bed until really late. They're very stimulated. So we are going to take the alternate route. And since I am typically the one who goes and I'm not really into the mood this year, he's going to go stand in the gap for us for a couple hours, head on home. He doesn't drink, so I'll be having a little drinky drink on my own. Probably a little spliff. I don't know if I can say that on YouTube or as a part of this board,
We'll edit that out later. Don't worry about it. Not really though. We don't know how to do
that's what I'll be doing to bring in the new year. So I'm not really doing much. I just wanted to also say, yo, Lady S, yo, it got to be aggressive, right? Yo, that red sweater you wearing, in a way it's popping off your skin right now. And then when you smile, you light up that red in that sweater. Girl, you better be wearing that red, baby. Because, baby, slip on your red dress. Yes, honey. That's what I'm liking. You looking nice over there.
I already won the money. You can't win it like that. I already won the money, just so you know.
I'll sponsor you. I got you. I'll put up another 100. I got you.
LJ with the shirt, with the fitted, baby. Let me tell you about this fitted. I can see your pectorials.
And look, I got my hamburger going on today. I'm good.
Looking nice.
Yeah,
ain't nothing wrong with a little stripes. Are those, yeah, stripes?
Get it.
And Steph, I just want to say the fact that you could even consider to buy and splurge on some Jordan 1s mean you certified in these streets. And I'm proud that that's even an option for you. That means that you're doing something right. You got your coins in your pockets, and that's something to be dope about. And Sarita, while you over here in that cute ass rap, like you ain't got no sense, like you don't know you sitting up here in this rap looking good with a T. I appreciate you and our conversations and your friendship, and I have just so enjoyed getting to know you better. Thank you for your support and all that you do. Shit is a vibe, it's a wave, and you got to either get on the wave or get drowned by that bitch. So I'm enjoying the ride with you, sis. And thank you for all that you do for Southern Fried and allyallthebomb.com. That's it. That's as much as I got. I do not.
Once you say bomb.com, I don't compete with that. You took the crown. You got it. You got it.
Do this video thing. So that's what I got.
And ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm proud of you. Hey, Steph, was that a Southern Fried tea you got up there below Adidas? Look at this. Look at this. Always repping. Always repping.
I got mad Southern Fried shirts. I've only been like 5 times.
Listen, you gotta understand. It's like when you do laundry, you be like, all right, I got Louisville. I think the oldest one, the oldest shirt we have goes back to 2012 in Tampa. That's Brandon's. But I got Greenville. I've got where are we at in 2013? We were in New Orleans. I don't have a shirt from New Orleans. So I got Greenville. I missed Arkansas. That was 2015. Do we have shirts in Greensboro? I missed Greensboro too. But since 2017, I think I've got like 10 shirts. It's crazy. It's crazy. I know LJ got mad Southern Fried shirts too, especially because when he changes and when he flex out, all the back seams split out. Then he got to buy extra.
Believe it or not, I only have, I want to say I only got 5. I want to say I got 5.
That's an embarrassing number, LJ. 5 is not.
Because some of the ones we went to didn't have shirts. Like I think Greensboro, I want to say Greensboro didn't have one. I know Fayetteville, which is funny. Fayetteville did not have. Look, I live in Fayetteville, and they had no more of my size. They only had.
I was about to say we had Google and Fayetteville shirts, but that the mediums went out quick. LJ,
it wasn't even that. I went for a large that year, and they sold out all large because he I think he said he thought more people were gonna get medium, and he sold out large and mediums, and then he had more extra larges than anything else.
But you know, I mean it's fun. I'm waiting on what the shirts look like this year because I'm excited about it.
Yeah,
I need to start paying people to make small sizes so I can get some for the kids because you know they just have a thing about dressing my kids all alike sometimes. Every once in a while I'll be like, everybody need to have the same shirt. So that would be something dope. We lost E. She'll probably come back in a minute. Anything else popping up in that chat? I'm gonna give us like really another 10 minutes or so. I didn't want to keep y'all long. How they say it, church. You don't want to keep you long, just want to keep you good.
No more questions that
yes.
we see. No more questions.
No more questions.
There's 5 people watching. For anybody who's watching, what would you like to say? Is there anybody we can do like the radio and stuff? Anybody you want to shout out? You want to shout out your mom, your girlfriend?
I wanna shout out Brandon, also known as Mr. Fantastic. People don't realize how much he stands behind me in the background to let me do all this, and how much NFL Sunday ticket I miss for those Sunday meetings. And he'd be like, "We got a game to watch," and I'd be like, "I'm coming." And Sundays are long for me because I got church, and after I got out of church, I got like an hour and a half, and then I got to get out of it, and then you got to hop on the call, and the call lasts 2 hours. It's like I'm going to bed, and I'd be like, But shout out to him for this is now 2022. So I've been on the board for, I think I joined officially in 2018. Yeah, it's been a lot. And sometimes we get to Southern Fried and he'd be like, "Do we have to go do such and such?" I'd be like, "No, I gotta go put eyes on everything. Gotta go." So, but we will be in Knoxville in full effect. My dad was like, "Let me mark my calendar." So Pawpaw and Gigi will be there again this year. Obviously the minis will be there, and I'm looking forward to having good times. I don't know if y'all can hear this in the background. I messed around and gave my kids half a cookie each at 7:30, and it's bad minutes. We have made 3 different batches of cookies over this holiday break. So,
well, that you knew better. Like you knew better, ma'am.
Well, I gave the smallest piece of the cookie to the boy, but he is part Tasmanian devil, so I'm not really sure what is happening with him. But yeah, my biggest shout out is always to my husband. He is my biggest supporter. He is my biggest fan, and he gives me the space to be me in the midst of all the other things that I am. So shout out to him for always having my back. Shout out to the Usual Suspects for being a slam team that came to Greenville to slam against the Greenville team so that I could meet him at a poetry slam where I was not slamming while I was on stage doing crazy stuff and pretending to be a super fan. So yeah, poetry gave me a whole life, and I am super duper grateful for that. So I'm passing the mic to Steph. Who you shouting out, Steph Love?
All right, answering a quick question in the chat. January's dates for Knoxville are January 14th, and you're welcome. Who am I shouting out? Shouting out the board, shouting out SoFried community. I'm shouting out 2022 because I had a really great year. I hope the same for everybody else. And I hope that 2023 is just as great, if not greater. What's my shout out? My team, 2022 team. Shout out to Verbeners. Shout out to my mom, my cats. I have a snoring cat right next to me right now. That's all I got. Do we need proxies for the Slam Master meeting on the 14th? Are we allowing proxies? Question mark.
According to the current standings, proxies are not allowed. However, if people want to be able to have proxies for Slam Masters meeting, that is something that a Slam Master should present at said meeting and let the majority of those Slam Masters then vote to make that change. But as it stands right now, proxies are not allowed. However, I do not foresee there being a lot of voting discussion in January. That is a question that we will then have the tournament director, Eddie Vega, will follow up on that, and he will coordinate with that. So that's a fantastic question. Thank you to whoever asked that question. The short answer is no, proxies are not allowed, not currently allowed. The long answer is maybe in the future, but I also don't know what they're going to discuss at the January meeting yet. So stay tuned for more information on that, and then we'll go from there. But just come to Knoxville anyway. Just make it a day trip. Just drive up, hang out, and then drive back the next morning. Don't drive back the same day, unless you're like super close. Then that's what day trip means. But you know, you got it. All right, Lady S, you up? Who you shouting out?
I want to shout out everybody that is here right now. These people have been like my whole poetry life. Like LJ knew me when I was in college, when I like wrote these long, like people don't even know the words that I used to use. I used to use these long college words and all these similes and all of this stuff. And finally I wrote something about my emotion. He's like, that's what we need, right? And so then Steph was there when I went to the 757, and we got a team back in the 757 because they were so awesome, like unbelievably magical there. And then I got to the board and I made a new tourist friend, and you guys are like my family, my confidants. You guys are like my whole poetry life. So I want to shout out the people here, and of course, my always unsung hero, Leona, who's there sleeping. She gives up so much of her personal time with Steph while Steph takes care of our duties. So shouts out to Leona.
Leona is the villain. Django is the sweet boy. Those are my cats for everyone who's watching. Cat lady shit.
All right. Before I bring up LJ to tell us what he wants to shout out, I want to make sure we do acknowledge we are missing a few members tonight. Much love to Wendy the Great. Wendy is our silent sweetheart. She don't say much, but when she give you the look, you know. And it's been a long day. Her internet doing some weird stuff, which the technology works until it's supposed to, and then it doesn't work. You know what I'm saying? And then I also want to shout out Eddie Vega. Eddie had a long day. If you've been on his Facebook timeline, he got caught in that dealership vortex. So he's not going to join us this evening, but we understand and we appreciate all of the things that Eddie does. Eddie is the best. He's the bomb. So shout out to Eddie. And then obviously E was here earlier and she slid out. She may pop back in, she may not. If she don't, it's cool, because this was very informal tonight. So much love to all of the members of the board. And I'm gonna invite LJ to chop it up with us one more good time.
Oh man. So before I talk about you beautiful folks here on the Southern Fried board, first off, shout out to my wonderful, wonderful wife, the boss lady herself, Monica Haynes Bowens. She's one of those people that's very quiet unless you talk to her. When you ask her questions, she will let you know how she feels 100%, will not hold her tongue for nothing, but that's what makes her her. And best friend definitely lets me know when I'm in the right or wrong, and definitely would not be doing half of the stuff we'll be doing now without her. So shout out to her. Shout out to the city of Fayetteville, North Carolina, doing poetry in this city for 24 years, got the longest running poetry open mic in the state. And without that particular venue, me and Lady S would not even somewhat be doing some of the stuff that we're doing now had we not stumbled across that venue. So definitely thankful for the city of Fayetteville and the coffee scene, which is the venue I'm talking about. Shout out the Detour Slam team. Believe it or not, we're supposed to be a one-off team for Southern Fried in Fayetteville. And apparently everybody was like, nah, keep it going. You need to keep doing the thing. So funny how things happen, because I literally was done with slamming and I said I was only going to coach that 1 year, and here I am still coaching. Yay. So shout out to Detour and all the members past and present, and whoever's going to be on the team next week, because we do the slam next week to pick our new team. So yeah, Detour. To the board of Southern Fried. So the board that is current, the biggest thing I can say is, with everyone that I personally know, y'all have been more than just poets. I know y'all have been more like family, whether it been sister, cousin in a sense. And I'm very appreciative of y'all that we were able to get together, and the Slam Masters put us in this situation to be the board that we are. It's one thing to do a board with people and you try to figure out everyone. It's another thing when you kind of be on a board and it's almost like family. That means that when it comes to family, yeah, we know how to get stuff done because we know everybody, but that also means we hold everybody in high regard to getting things done. And we've been killing it. I wish I could tell the people all the great things that we got coming up, but they just have to wait till we drop it. So, but I'm very thankful for each and every one of y'all. Lady S, we go way back. We go way back. And I've always been thankful for you, thankful for your spirit. One of the dopest smiles I know that is warm and genuine. And I'm very thankful that I still have you here as a friend. And I mean that sincerely. Steph Love, this is funny. I don't even know how we met, but we clicked as soon as we met. Like I just know we met at one of the bouts, but we clicked as soon as we met. And definitely you became one of my closest folks that I talked to almost on a regular every now and then. We just chatting it up and just cracking jokes. So I'm very appreciative of you. Thankful for I'm thankful for your hip hop knowledge, because I'm wanting you to do a nerd slam where I can quiz you on it. So definitely we got to make that happen so I can throw some stuff out at you. E's not here because I know she slipped out, but Eccentric is one of the hardest working women I know, whether it be poetry or the behind the scenes of poetry and nonprofits and all the great works that she's doing and building, not only her business, her brand, her legacy. And the thing that a lot of people don't talk about, she talks about it a lot, is that, and we talk about it here in our household, is that we always want to live for, people always want to live for moments, but not a lot of people want to live for the legacy, because the legacy is what goes on, and the legacy is something you can pass down. And she's one of those people that definitely is building on that. And I definitely am thankful for her. Eddie Vega definitely has been one of my people I talk to on the side and crack jokes with while having drinks. He's becoming one of my new drinking partners at Southern Fried. It is always hilarious when I drink with him. I wish he was here so he can know that, but I'm sure he'll catch up on this video. Wendy Jones, man. I've known Wendy for almost 15 years, maybe more. And me and Wendy definitely have a long history of doing great things, and Wendy's overall being a great person, a great pillar to go to when it comes to knowledge of not only poetry but poetry slam and just knowing the history, especially when it comes to Southern Fried. And I love her to death, and I'm thankful for her. And last but not least, Madam President, the one and only. Like, what, as a person by the name of Dave Chappelle once said, "What can I say about you that has not been said about Afghanistan?" No, I'm just playing. But I'm very, very thankful, Sarita, of knowing you all these years, you and your wonderful husband. I love y'all tremendously. Like, y'all are family to me. I mean that sincerely. Like, it ain't even like past the poetry. Y'all are like family to me. And I hold everybody in that regard, everybody I talk to, I just mentioned, because at the end of the day, whether it be poetry or whether it be Southern Fried, at some point we branch off. But the question is, how do you still stay connected to the people that you say are your friends and your family outside of that? And you're definitely one of those folks, along with everybody else. And I'm very appreciative of you. I'm thankful for you. I love the head wrap you got going on, because it lets me know that you're an artist and you're sensitive about your shit. So I'm definitely thankful.
I have to unmute to laugh at that one, and you know the truth is the afro is cooking.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I love y'all, man. I'm thankful for being a part of this board and thankful for everybody here. I don't know how everybody's year went. I pray that if it went great, keep that same energy going into the new year. And adding on that, if it's been a kind of a rocky one, then just know that I'm praying for you to have all the success that you are meant to have going in 2023. So thank you all, and I love y'all.
I feel like, LJ, that we really started bonding on that road trip to Tampa in 2012.
Yes.
And because you were part of that crazy room mix-up bit that we had when we got checked in finally, right?
Yeah, I was.
It was one of these days. Well, you know what we need to do? We need to get a live stream together where people just can come together and talk about crazy mishaps that they've had over the years at Southern Fried. Because let me tell you something.
That would be funny.
Anybody that ever rode in the minivan in New Orleans with Tyler, that was stories on stories on stories. The great hotel check-in mix-up of 2012 in Tampa, that was craziness. Just, and not even that, but just the road trips. If you've ever listened to Asia talk about road tripping with Tess and stuff, those stories, those are the things that keep us. If you've ever listened to Omari talk about traveling with Tavis, like those are the things that when you think about Southern Fried, we think about like the super matches and stuff, but then we also think about how we got to Southern Fried, the stuff that happened on the way, the things that happened in between the bouts, the craziness that we see here. I mean, those stories, those are the things that keep us coming back, because the poetry is always going to be phenomenal. Like, I'm never worried that I'm going to hear bad poems, but it's the little things in between that make up the greatest set of Southern Fried. So
I just want to go on record to say that 2012 Tampa had the best haiku death match, and the only reason I say that is because the place where we were at, called Hamburger Hill, was serving Long Island iced teas for $3 a glass. I spent damn near $40 on Long Island iced teas for myself and everybody there, and everybody was doing the same because all the Long Islands was $3.
Was that the one where was that the one Eurydice was in from Piedmont?
Yes.
Because was it called Hamburger Hill or Hamburger Mary?
Hamburger Hill. I think it was Hamburger Hill.
I knew it was Hamburger something, but I remember going to that haiku, and I was like, it was at like 2 a.m.
Yeah, it was like Hamburger Hill, and then like everybody sat at the bar, and then they made an announcement. They was like, "Yeah, Long Island's are $3." It was like, and then they showed us the glass, and the glass was like this big. Everybody's like, "Bet." So
and it was not a long walk from that location back to the hotel either. So definitely,
yeah.
But I'm going to, Steph, check my chat for me, make sure there are no more questions. And if there are none.
Just a couple of comments. I love from Flo, I love all of you and you're doing a great job. Thank you so much.
We appreciate that. We didn't get a chance to practice, so all of this is unrehearsed. If you can't tell, we just making it up as we go. But what I did want to say is that Southern Fried is 31 years old, and we are finally getting our legs together to stand up and walk. I am super excited for 2023. I am looking forward to workshops and learning. I am looking forward to more events. I'm looking forward to meeting new community members. I am excited to take poetry and put it into different shapes and sizes, and working with different organizations that we haven't worked with before. If you or someone you know is on the fence about whether or not you should come join us here at Southern Fried, get off the fence, come join us. You know, membership is only $20. Only $20. You get that while it's still only $20. Because once we start rolling out this new content, we're gonna have to, you know, make some changes. But in the meantime, it is the end of the year. I know that all of us some of us have had a lot of ups and a lot of downs. I see your cat in the background. But I am glad that you, not just the board, but I'm glad that you in the community, that you're still here. I am glad that you have chosen to stay with us. I hope that you continue to choose to stay with us, because I know sometimes it's hard. My office hours are regular office hours, which means if you can find me, then I'm there. Social media, text messages, inbox me, whatever you need. We are a community that prides itself on sharing love, spreading love, being love. And that love means that we want you to continue to be here with us no matter what your situation is. Check us out online, www.southernfriedpoetryslam.com. Kid in the background. If you have not been getting our emails, message me or email us first, info@southernfriedpoetryslam.com. We will see you in January. Be on the lookout for announcements for new stuff we got rolling out. We got some great marketing that we're getting ready to launch. We've got some impactful things that we're planning for 2023 to carry us into the future. As always, thank you for allowing me to be your Madam President. I will continue to serve you to the best of my ability. And I got 8:59 p.m. So at 9 p.m., I'm going to wave my magic wand hand and disconnect all of this stuff. So
before you do that, I just want to read the rest of the comments.
Sure.
Flo is commenting on the story you guys were talking about. The room mix-up was hilarious. Flo says, yes, Tyler. Yes, the room mix-up was hilarious. I saw more than I needed to see in the room mix-up. And then Max Slam says, hope to see y'all in June. 9.5 hours is too long a drive for a day trip. Be well.
That is a long time for a day trip, but if Southwest is trying to get back in people's good graces, they might let you fly for $2. So keep an eye out on that. You never know what'll happen.
That is going to be like a gamble though, because you're going to be stranded in Alaska somewhere.
You got to get to Knoxville, but your connecting flight is through Alaska. Got it. Okay.
Flo is for us. Hello.
All right. Well, I got 9 o'clock. Thank you guys for hanging out with us tonight. You know what I'm saying? We will do it again soon. Be on the lookout for our rescheduled compliment battle. We practiced tonight. We're gonna give the prize money to E. Not really, because she didn't actually register to compete, so nobody won. Ha ha! You got to read the fine print. But it's been real and it's been fun, and I appreciate you all more than you know. So from me to you, happy holidays, happy new year. We will see you on the other side. Board members, stay with me.